My name's Marcus from the band Deloris, Melbourne band, been going for about 8 years, and just put out our 4th record. And yeah, well, the first piece of music that I ever bought was the 7-inch for Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. And the first album I ever got was Nevermind by Nirvana, and got it by asking my brother if I could borrow $10 to help buy his present for Christmas. And so I sort of bought it for myself, really. And so he was very pleased that I borrowed his album for the next year or so. First concert I ever went to was when I was 15, and I went to see Genesis. My dad took me because he was a big fan, and went there, and it was at the Entertainment Centre in Melbourne. And I was just getting into drums at the time. I was a drummer when I first started playing music, and I wasn't quite sure whether I wanted to do it or not. And so he took me, and in the middle of the concert they did I Can Feel It Coming in the Air Tonight. It all went black, and Phil Collins went up the front of the stage, and he had his face lit as he was singing the first verse. And then halfway through, the drums come in with a big drum fill, and everything lights up. And he was behind the kit playing drums, and I thought, I'm going to be a musician. I'm going to play drums. Well, we're on tour at the moment, so the last gig I went to was we're supporting Something for Kate, so I saw them on Sunday in Perth. But the last concert that I paid to go see was probably, let me think, maybe Wilco, I think, at the Palais. The last CD I bought was a compilation of music from the 50s, I think, because it was $4 at a crappy record store in Canberra, and we had a hire car with a CD player and $5 between us, and we needed a CD for the car. So that's what it was. Favourite one was probably Radiohead at Festival Hall. It was a good one. But I guess probably my favourite concert was, when I think about it, when I was about 15, 16 again, and went to see Pearl Jam at the Sydney Mine Music Bowl. I didn't have a ticket, so me and my friends climbed the trees upstairs to see if we could, or not upstairs, up in the air, so we could try and see. And after a while, there were so many people trying to get in that they all pushed down the fences, and police horses started going through, so we all ran down the front. And that was one of our first concerts that we saw in Melbourne. And we ran down the front for free and saw Pearl Jam, and we were pretty thrilled. Off the top of my head, probably a city called In the Aeroplane Over the Sea by a band called Neutral Milk Hotel. Just because it's the sound of someone with not much money and no real sort of pretenses or what the hell they're trying to do. Make a cheap record that sounds like nothing else. It was made in, I think, the mid-90s. And it's one of those records that didn't get any promotion and people constantly keep buying, and it's, I don't know, a product of something that someone sort of achieved the pinnacle of what maybe they'll ever do musically on their first go. And it's remained influential ever since, very much for me as well. Maybe Candy with Kate Bush. No, it's not Kate Bush, what the hell am I talking about? Who's the girl from B-52? I can't think.
Yeah, that girl.
So maybe I'll have to choose another one. Maybe something with Björk, just to see her up close, really. And maybe I'd sort of hum in the background.